Gosh, all the things that poor people might actually need help with from the government. Buying art, probably not one of them. Let's talk about it in our segment. Unbelievable. Good God, this one's bad. Again, giant meteor, 2025, praying for it. Not actually praying for a giant meteor, but again, I think it's time. I think it's time.
If it happens.
So this bill has just dropped. House Bill 1841, what we're dubbing the Art for the Poor bill. And it is exactly how it sounds. It is, according to the bill, a program that provides affordable financing for the purchase of original works of art by Washington state artists. They say it will stimulate the arts, small businesses, Washington artists, the creative economy, and encourage art ownership. Goes on to say access to original works of art enhance the quality of life. So, financing for people who can't afford art to buy art. Where'd they get this bright idea? Where'd they pull this out of? Well, they went all the way across the world to the small island of Tasmania. They say Tasmania's art purchase program provides the basis and guide for Washington State's Own Your Own Art program. Nicole has pulled up some information on Tasmania for us. Nicole's a big fan of Australia, so Tasmania is widely known for having the cleanest air in the world. Combine that with some of the best scenery and unique wildlife. The Tasmanian Government Art Site Scheme, that's literally what it's called, which is funny they call it a scheme.
They do.
Because it's literally a scheme, is the government's public art program. 2% of the capital works estimate for all new Tasmanian government buildings and refurbishments over $250,000 is allocated for the purchase and commissioning of arts. The artwork budget for each project is capped at $80,000. Now, what's interesting is that doesn't sound at all like what they're pitching here. We already have in Washington State, what is it, 1% of the budget needs to go to art installations? So that's why you see like random art all over the place. It's because there's like a percentage that has to go to public art. That sounds like what this Tasmanian thing is. 2% of the capital works estimate for all new projects has to go to some sort of art. So this, I don't know why they're saying that they base this off Tasmania, maybe just so we could talk about Tasmania and Nicole could put pictures of cute kangaroos and koalas and what is that one? Is that a platypus?
There's a platypus and an emu.
Wait a second. What's the one in the middle?
I think that's a, oh gosh, what's their name? They're those big, it's kind of pig related.
We're talking about the stories so you could talk about Australia, aren't we?
I know, and now I'm screwing up the animals.
Can I tell you something that's a little embarrassing, but I have no filter and I don't care what people think of me? I thought a platypus was a dinosaur.
It's a wombat.
I thought a platypus was a dinosaur. I thought they were extinct.
Oh.
Is that not the case?
That's not the case.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I'm confusing it with something else. How did we get on this subject? Oh, that's right. They want to give art to poor people in this day because of all the things. And you know what's funny about this and sad? Didn't we just talk yesterday about how Democrats are saying we're in this budget crisis where, oh my God, it's going to hurt the poor. And we have to cut all these programs that the poor benefit from. We won't have money for any of it. Like we won't have money for people with developmental disabilities and for healthcare and all these programs that help the poor. And they said, this is a horrible situation. And now you want us to fund with general fund money, right into the general fund. Financing for poor people to buy art? You can't make it up. It's an SNL skit.
It really is. I mean, I don't even know how to defend. I mean, yeah, that does make your space look pretty. So whether you're
they
in
said
a tent on the side of the road,
yeah, you can help homeless people buy art.
Makes it look prettier.
You know, you don't feel so filthy and dirty and drug addicted if you got a nice Picasso up in the tent.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it makes everything better. You know, I bought a piece of local art the other day at the Tacoma Glass Museum.
Okay.
You know those glassy babies?
Yes.
So I'm going to anger people. Too expensive.
They started at $50. They were $50.
It's just a candle.
And it's gone up.
You guys, it's just a candle holder.
$150 now.
It's just a candle holder.
I mean,
There's nothing special
some
about
of the
it.
profits go to a good cause, but
There's nothing
I
special
don't know
about
how
it.
much anymore.
So anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone. I've got some as gifts and I appreciate them. Thank you.
I love them.
But the
I
thing
collect
is,
them.
our friend Amy collects them. I go to the Tacoma Glass Museum, and I got a beautiful candle holder, like that was blown by a local artist. Total cool designs, much bigger, much heavier. It was like $34, and it's beautiful.
But did the proceeds go to charity?
I don't care. They went to a local artist. Like, do I care? If I want to give to a charity, I'll give to a charity.
I know.
But it's like so dumb. So the $34, I mean you
it's genius on their part, really.
do an hour of panhandling. A poor person could get that for themselves.
Right.
I don't need big finance through the state.
I guess they
Taxpayer
can,
funds.
Oh yeah, could you just take the art that you're given by the taxpayers and then sell it, and then you got yourself a nice little down payment on a home?
There you go. Oh my gosh, it's just absolutely insane. And there's only one sponsor on this bill, but still, it's
I
embarrassing.
love that she couldn't get one friend
Couldn't get one friend
to sign on.
to be like, hey, I want to help finance art for the poor.
Like,
It's like,
at a time
that's
like,
even too crazy for us.
I would love to see Bob Ferguson sign this one. I am determined to cut spending. I'm not getting new carpet, but
Art for the
art
poor.
for the poor.
Gosh, it's just insane. These people are nuts.